Hey guys, welcome back. DripCoach here with Drip and Farm for Poverty, where we don't trust, we verify and operate with integrity and transparency. Let's dive in. So in this video, we're going to be covering the latest AMA co-hosted or co-held by Scott the Investor and Lee Topian and Bibi, the co-founder of Swapx. So they gave some information, and the TLDR, they didn't give a launch date, but kind of hinted at the timeline, which we will get into in here, but covering some of the information that you may not be aware of and what's been going on behind the scenes for the last 6 weeks or so. So I got a presentation kind of used to kind of make this make sense. So in the intro, BB shared a bit about himself and who he is and how this came about. Again, this co-host with Scott and Lee, and he went over stuff that I already covered before about Swapx being a next generation DEX designed to be the primary hub for native liquidity on X layer. We'll get into that later because BB did hint or mention that that is their goal, to be the primary hub, meaning the centralized location, so to speak, for decentralized liquidity. So that is a huge milestone, but a big bullish flag to look for. They said the DEX will feature advanced functionalities, including the V4 tech for core DEX operations that we see currently, well, before on Uniswap and now already integrated into PancakeSwap, and then has been on other chains as well. And then constellated liquidity and automated liquidity management. He spoke a bit about the partnerships and integrations. So Algebra Finance is providing the core DEX functionality with V4 technology. So it's not like these guys are trying to create a DEX from scratch. They have some other partnerships and integrations that are kind of doing some of the heavier lifting, because this is not something that you just want to put a contract together, because remember, this is concentrated in liquidity and they're trying to be the core location. You're talking millions, if not billions of capital that has to be SAFU or the entire, not only the project, but like the chain kind of doesn't bounce back from that. I mean, it can. We've seen exploits happen on other chains before, but it's not a good look if it's your brand new start, right? So collaborates with multiple partners, including OKX, which is in the top 3 of centralized exchanges globally, and the Ichi Foundation for Liquidity Management. They said they have over 50 partnerships in place, ranging from small to large. Security and auditing, they pretty much stated that they are looking at multiple ways to ensure security is safe in SAFU, not just from a contract level with audits, but also from kind of multiple audits and partnerships and security measures that they're going to be doing with kind of like different layers of security that they want to do to ensure, again, that this is SAFU based on the long-term goal and the scope of the project. Some of the exciting features that BB went over was what we want to show here actually is kind of the UI, exclusive staking rewards for NFT functionalities and XNFT holders, an intuitive and aesthetically pleasing user interface. And then there's this secret sauce that I think Ricky is developing, like a plugin that resolves a common issue across multiple DEXs that they are going to unveil, I guess, once this gets launched, and it's kind of a unique selling point for them. They're the first to implement it or create it, and it got shared with them from someone else that I forgot his exact role, but basically has his eyeballs on the space and has seen this issue plaguing other DEXs, and no one's created a solution for it, basically. And here we are on Scott's channel showing the UI overview of what your stakes will look like. And in this video, Scott minted himself a platinum NFT. I think it was rigged, but since this is the demo version, or not demo, but the test beta, basically it's on a test net. Everything is live and they're gathering data on it. And Scott actually clicked mint on one of these. See if I can find out where that was, and minted a platinum NFT. So he got the 10,000 tokens. Remember, there's only a handful of those. So my internet's slowing right now and doesn't want to show it. There it is in this screen. We'll see if it pops up. But anyway, this is a look at what the UI will look like. They're trying to make it very intuitive, easy to utilize. try to minimize the friction, the barrier to entry, all this stuff. Remember, there's a lot of tech behind the scenes, and if you confuse, you lose. That's marketing 101. So the most important thing for the team is to make this a easy to understand platform and make it also kind of something for the users to want to come back, so to speak. So to me, they've done a good job on this. It's very clean, looks great. So we will see how it shapes up. Let's see. And there you go. There's the 10,000 Swapx tokens that Scott was given. Again, he rigged this. I believe that wholeheartedly. Just kidding. This is all just demo. Just got lucky. So what else do we got? We got some other bullet points for exciting features. I guess I duplicated that one. Bullish aspects. So we'll go over that. So it's kind of just a summary of everything that they're bringing to the table. So the cutting edge V4 technology, the V33 tokenomics, the enhanced DEX function, integration with Polygon's CDK and ZK rollup technologies, high-speed, low-cost transactions, strategic partnerships, collaboration with one of the largest global exchanges, i.e. OKX, multiple partnerships, remember I said have 50 plus, the user-centric features, focusing on the UI and a clean experience, the Bullish community that came together. I think they said they had $1 million in sale within like the first 2 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, like a number of minutes. Don't want to misquote that. And then they sold out, we know, 1.6 million in under 2 hours. So that's clearly a lot of capital and actually not that many individual people. So that is what I've been telling you guys for the longest on here, is that the Drip community has the capital and they have the interest for projects. So they clearly showed that. And that is what they use as well in regards to securing some partnerships, kind of showcase that on chain. Security and reliability, extensive security measures, and then the market timing, of course, that's a huge thing right now. We are, Raul Powell says the banana zone's not quite here yet, but we already passed previous cycle all-time highs of Bitcoin, and now we're kind of doing this sideways chop. But most people will not argue that we are in a bull market and then that the bigger gains of the bull market are coming soon. So we may still see some downside volatility. So maybe we get back to 75 and have a 30% retracement and hitting the high 50s off of that retracement, but it still would be par for the course, basically. So don't sleep on this is the best I can say. And then of course, community engagement goes in line with that. So next we're gonna have the timeline, but I wanted to address something else real quick. In this previous video I put out like a day ago regarding the delays from the team and us getting that first announcement, had this one comment. Because you guys know, like I said, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna show you the good and the bad, or the question, whatever it is. I don't care anymore about trying to pump my own bags at the expense of other people in the community. But there was this video I put out and then a comment from Philip Molefe. He said, I did mention that this project will take months before it can launch. They need to earn money out of your money before everything is diluted. And that made me think, is like, oh yeah, well, let me check on chain about that, because I completely forgot about it. That's the way this space works, man. You get into something and then the hype and stuff has you focused, but the minute that dies down, you kind of forget and you go find the next shiny object. So I forgot about the wallet. So we can look on chain and see that I labeled that wallet. So here is the 1.5 million that they had raised. It was like 1.6, but remember there's some changes in the ETH price. Now they did trade out some of the ETH for BUSD, and they did make some small payments. Now I don't know where those went, but it's negligible. Like I added it up and it's only a couple thousand. So I don't know if that went to, you know, pay for the audits or whatever the case may be, because we do know that stuff is expensive, but the bulk of the funds are still still there. So even if, you know, I think it was like 1.624 or something like that, 1.7, let's just say 200,000 was used. And then there's of course the changes in the ETH price. So the funds are still there. They're not like sitting or doing anything else. They're not being added anywhere or liquidated or anything like that. So that is the important don't trust but verify. This is the most SIG wallet. You guys can check all that on your own on chain. So that is good to see that that's there. You're not like gambling with it or anything like that. So All in all, like I said, I'm still bullish behind the project, but if there's something not right, I'm gonna call it out. So I know others choose not to, but hey, that's to each his own. Last but not least, let's get into the launch timeline. So BB did not give any specifics on when this would launch, but he did hint at or state that there was other moving pieces and it would not be within the next week. So I am surmising from the tone and the word choice that this would be like a Q3 kind of launch. I do not know. I don't have any intel. There was nothing specifically stated, but that's what I'm looking at. I don't know. But there was a mention that there's going to be a big launch or marketing push from the OKX centralized exchange to start marketing their X layer, layer 2. So that hasn't even begun yet. And because right now it's in, I forgot the term BB used, but the X layer is still kind of like finding its feet, so to speak. So nothing big has been promoted on their Twitter or to their users. So we haven't missed anything yet. So it's still prime time. And I'm gonna put out another video on how we can use that data to actually determine some potential bullish narratives surrounding OKX and X layer. So nothing has come out yet. I'm assuming the launch date will be, like I said, around Q3, but we will see. One other update, however, in post, it's more of an announcement that they are going to be doing some testing inside the community or something like that. So I don't know how they're selecting that or what that will be, but you can tell from the video, this one, that it is live and available for user interaction and testing on the testnet. So maybe we'll find or get more information about that and get some more feedback. But since they just submitted the audits and stuff like a week or so ago, if I'm not mistaken, there's still some other things to clean up and partnerships to iron out. I'm again estimating Q3. We will see though. All right, that's all I got for this video. Hope that clarified and gave you guys an update. Definitely come check out the whole AMA if you want to get the cut version, so to speak. And in the meantime, smash that HBO special, help a brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, live daily and achieve your impossible. Yeah.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? SPRITZ Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.